Hey everybody, it's Heather with Diamonds and Dragonflies, and I am here with a special Bella unboxing. So I'm going to be unboxing my big 2025 order from Bella, along with the canvas that I am going to be working on next month for the Bella Arts DP Along event. So I'm really excited about this. I am a Bella brand ambassador. I paid for all of these items out of my own money. Now, there might be a prize that I won in here. I'm not sure if it was shipped with this box or not, so I'll find out when I get in there. But I am really, really excited about this. Bella was the first 3D printing tray company that I ever bought from. I have the largest collection of trays from Bella, and they are my favorite to kit up into. So anytime I have new Bella stuff, it really, I get excited. I've got goosebumps. I'm so excited about it to be able to share this. So without further ado, let's get started. So if you are new to my channel, welcome. I do these small shop hauls and special unboxings and what do I want to call this? Oh my God. Showcasing certain small shops all the time on my channel. It's a big part of who I am and what I like to do. It was really hard for a few months there. I wasn't able to do any, was having some severe financial issues. Fortunately, I was able, with the help of the diamond painting community, to rectify that. And now I'm shopping more intentionally and more cautiously, I think is the right word to say, but I can't stop supporting small shops because they are very important to me. So I am going to get started. We're going to look at so these are accessories from Bella Art de Nicole, and this is a painting from Bella Art Diamonds. They are different companies, so to speak, but the same. They're different brands within the same company. We'll talk more about Bella Art Diamonds. Let's talk about Bella Art de Nicole. So I'm going to move this out of the way. We'll get to that in a little bit. So Bella Art de Nicole is a small shop ran by a husband and wife. Jamie is retired military. He was in the Air Force for a little over 20 years. And Nicole, who is his wife, she handles all the customer service. Jamie's like the printer guy, and she's like the do everything else guy. Not to belittle Jamie. He does handle the website a lot, but they both have equal share in what they do. Oh my God, guys, I am so excited. I am so excited because, guys, one of the things that is in here is all of the items that I purchased for my J wall. So I'm really excited that I'm going to have those. I've got so much new stuff in here. This is amazing. And no, this appears to just be my order, so it is not any of my prize. So, oh, where do I want to start? Well, let's start with this because this is practical. So Bella makes a bunch of funnels to aid you in your diamond painting. Well, this is for round containers. I don't typically use round containers, so I had not bought one of these for myself, but I'm going to be using the big 420 pack of ARTDOT round clear containers for my J wall because it has 225 colors. So I'm like, all right, I need a funnel for that. So I went and I bought this funnel. Now I happen to have them right here near me. I do have, like I said, 3 others. This one is for Harbor Freights from Bella. This is for all the EW trays. It can also be used with the Diamond Art Club EW style storage. And then this one is for baggies. So I love my Bella funnels. I use them. Most of the time you can see them being used in my kit up videos that I do. And you can pick the color of whatever color you want. And I wanted perfect purple. So I went with perfect purple for my funnel, for my round funnel. So now I have my funnel. Guess what, guys? That means I can start to kit up. Oh my God. God. Okay, so look for that in March. It's not going to happen before March because my event that I'm doing is in April. So this is for that. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And while we're on the subject of J-Wall, let's go ahead and open these. So Bella makes this amazing tray for confetti called the Wonder Tray. And J-Walls are very, very, very confetti heavy. So I already have a bunch of these, but I wanted more. So I've purchased a few more so that I can use these for the confetti areas on the canvas. So I'm going to use the round containers to actually store up. But then my plan is to have my square, open it up, and then fill the Wonder Trays with some of the drills from the round containers so that I can work out of trays, so to speak. So that while I'm doing a huge confetti area, I'm not having to constantly pour out a drill, put it back, pour out a drill, pull it back. Is it going to work? I don't know. Maybe it won't and I'll fall flat on my face. You never know. And I might have to switch it up and just use a single tray. But I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it. So Wonder Trays, you might say, what is a Wonder Tray? This is the best thing ever for someone who does confetti. So the Wonder Tray has so many magnets in it. The lid is magnetized on. It's not going anywhere. So you've got a magnetic, there's one in each corner, and then there's one in each corner built into the container, the tray itself. You've got 6 individual slots with a little pour spout in there. And then, or you can take them out and use it as one big one. What I have actually done at times is I've pulled them out. I've had drills in there, pulled them out, dumped the drills in here, and then worked from in here. Other times I just shake and work directly from the small little container, little mini trays inside. Now, Bella also sells that you can buy as an add-on. They are a long tray, a long divider where you can get it for 3 of them that'll fit in here, and it's like 2 of these together, but no divider. So it's just one big long tray. Let me grab a drink real quick. Okay, so that's how I do that. Now, someone asked me, I saw someone post this question and I answered it on the Bella page. How do you label if you're kitting up into these? Because of how everything is set up. So let me, there they are. I had some labels here and I'm just going to grab one real quick and show you. So depending on the size of the labels, I can make them fit and put them like that. And they work. Let me zoom you out in a little bit. There you go. So I can put it across there and then bam, I've got my label and it's marked. Other times, if I have to make my own labels and they're bigger, I'll take my lid and I will put them and match them up. Like I'll have 3 across the bottom to represent those 3 and 3 across the top. And I will stick them fast to the top of the Wonder Tray. So I have done both. The only thing, if you are sticking it to the top of the Wonder Trays, or the Wonder Tray lid when you're doing that and not putting them on here, is you've got to make sure that you are always putting your drills, these little trays, back in the proper manner. Another way to make sure that I don't get them mixed up is I do my best to not put 2 similar colors in the same tray together. I split them up. So I will try to have at least 6 different shades of drills in here. And when I say shades, I mean drastic shades. Like if I'm going to have 2 purples in here, I'm going to have like a really light pale purple in here and then a really dark, like 208 and 550, for example, so that there's clear distinction that they are not the same. But I will try to have no other purple in here. You know, maybe there'll be a purple and a red and a blue and a yellow and an orange and a green or whatever. And that's how I try and do this to make sure that if for some reason they get mixed up, I can figure it out based on that. So I got the I think this is called Interstellar Emerald. I got a ruby red silk. Oh, the other feature is if you do want to use this as a large tray, there is a pour spout. You pull this lever out and that opens it, and then you can pour your drills out of this area. The other thing with a little feature that comes with this, let me put my things back in here, is this is a removable trash drill holder. So you can put your trash drills in there and voila, have it all together. So this is the ruby red, Interstellar Emerald. And then I do a lot of heavy confetti kits, guys. I have right now in my cart, from the one with the diamond art, another artist that has over 200 colors on their website. I'm just waiting until I have some more money to bite the bullet. We've got a purple. Can you believe I did not have a purple Wonder Tray up until now? I was like, what? What? And then I got a beautiful orange. So I've got 4 here. This is 24 colors that I can store in here. So I've got 24 colors in these 4 trays that I can do for a heavy confetti kit and have out all at the same time. And then I have more of these. Some are in use right now, but they won't be come the beginning of March. That I'm hoping to have, I think 10. I think that's what I'm going to have now. I will have 10 of these. So that will be 60 colors that I can have in Wonder Trays for my J-Wall. I'm really, really excited, guys. I'm really excited. These are a little pricey. They are probably the most expensive tray that I've bought from Bella. Well, they are the most expensive tray that I've bought, but they are so worth it. They really, really are, especially if you do heavy confetti kits. I highly, highly, highly recommend them. If you are doing kits with a lot of colors and that has a lot of confetti, this is perfect and completely ideal for those purposes. All right. So I had done or mentioned or whatever, I decided to extend and enlarge my tray collection because I'm doing kits that have way more colors in them than I used to. So earlier I bought, well actually last December, I bought a new large tower and a new small tower. So I've been collecting the new colors. So I've got this one. I think this was, I'm trying to think of what this one was called. I think it's a purple, red, gold color shift, I believe. And then I have this beautiful purple one. And then I got both in a large version too. So I have a large and a small of both of those new colors. So I got those. And these are the new 3.2 design. They have the external spout. So you can put your sticker right there. The pull-out spout so that you can dump your drills when you're ready to kit down. Tapered grid line edges here to funnel everything out. And then they've revamped these and they've got a little ledge all the way around on 3 sides. So that your drills, you can, if you shake them to the side and you're like that type of diamond painter, then they'll line up. Or if you do it this way, they'll line up down here. And then you've got these notches at the top and you put it on and it snaps into place so that that lid is not going anywhere. So your drills are safe and secure in there for you to diamond paint and kit up into these. Same thing with the large. The large has the exact same features. This is a grid tray. So I got this one in the grid. It's got different sizes for multi-placing, but has the ledge around the edge just the same. Lid goes on and snaps into, see if the lid comes off that fast, I don't have it in the track. So you have it in the track and then it snaps and locks into place. Let me see. I think this is a grid one too. Yep. And then there is a grid in this one. So I've got those two new colors. And then in here, I've got a whole bunch of stuff. Let's see what all I have in here. So they started doing printing on their trays, and this is one that they put out for 2025. It's fine. I'm fine. Everything is fine. I had to have this one. I say that all the time. This is also a grid tray, and that is just, I think a lot of us, if we don't say it, we think it. I'm fine. It's fine. Everything's okay. Let me take another sip. Sorry, I have really bad dry mouth. They changed my pain meds, and the new one gives me severe dry mouth. So I got a green in a grid tray. This was a new green that came out. And then this neon orange. Sorry, it had a little thingy on there. So I've got the neon orange, which I think that is so pretty. So, so pretty. And then I got the newest dragon tray from Emma Casey. So this one came out, and I got this in a max tray. I have all of Emma's dragons in max trays. So I went and I grabbed and picked up this one. Hopefully I'm not over. I might be over. I might have to stop buying. I might need to get a new max tray tower. But this is a max tray grid tower, or grid tray, with all the same features of the other ones. I love it. Oh my God, it's so cute. So Emma gets a portion of those. Bella was the first tray company to have licensed tray artwork from artists. So they've got a bunch from Emma Casey. They have some from Hey de Soleil. Soleil? I don't know how you say it. So far, I think that's it. I think so far it's just those two artists. I could be wrong though, so don't quote me on that. But so here we go. We've got some wonder trays. We've got some large trays. We've got some small trays. We've got a max tray. And we've got our new funnel. So there you go, guys. There is my Bella Art de Nicole haul for 2025. I most likely will not be placing an order this size anytime soon. This was my, I don't know what you want to call it. This was my treat. This was my self-care for surviving the financial crunch, making it through, and then getting to reward myself and thank all of you for all your support and all your help in helping me meet that goal. I truly, truly, truly appreciate it. And trust me, it will be repaid in kindness and generosity throughout the year. So here we have it, guys. My Bella Art de Nicole haul. So now let's unbox the painting that I'm going to do for Bella Art's DP Along, which runs from March 1st to April 6th. I'm going to swap things out and get ready to show you the canvas, so I'll be right back. Okay, so I talked about an event that starts March 1st called Bella Art's DP Along. It is being hosted by Bella Art de Nicole and Bella Art Diamonds. They're technically one and the same, just two different brandings. One is the accessories, one is the diamond painting company. And what Bella Art's DP Along is all about is it is an event to remind yourself, reminisce, pay honor to someone living or deceased that has made an impact in your life and that you want to remember, to honor them. And this year I went a little different for this. I've done kits in the past. This is my third year participating in this event. And the previous 2 years, I have done kits that have reminded me of loved ones and family members. This year, I went a little different. If you've been following my channel for a while, you know how important my dogs are for me. Shortly after I started my channel, we lost my bull mastiff, Athena, very suddenly, very tragically. And that has occurred too many times that I want to count over the past 19 years that I have had animals with my husband. So this year I decided to pay homage to them. One of the artists at Art de Nicole is an artist named David Lozeau. David Lozeau has a lot of like comic type skeletal paintings. I've done one before. Last January, I did one called Just the Two of Us. That is two skeletons holding hands in a big heart, showing that, you know, love can extend beyond the grave. Well, this year, when I saw this released earlier, I think this was released in December. It might have been the beginning of January, but it was either the end of December, beginning of January. I had to snatch it because this meant so much to me. This is the image. Rest in Peace, licensed by David Lozeau. It is a skeletal dog at a gravesite for all of his destroyed toys. So I am doing this in remembrance of the dogs that I have lost, and all of their toys that they have lost throughout the years. I'm not going to be kitting this up today. I will have a kit up video of this going up, probably, most likely, probably next week. Woo, I got all kinds of goodies. Okay. But not today because I am waiting for some custom release papers from Bee's Crafty Corner that is going to have the 6 dogs that I have lost since 2007. Well, 2006. No, well, 2015 is when we lost Duke. So since 2015, so in the past 10 years, I have unfortunately had to say goodbye to 6 beloved animals. And when I kit this up, you'll get to see them, and I'll talk a little more about them at that time. So let's just focus on unboxing this kit. So these were in the box as well. I've got 2 adorable stickers, and then I have a free cover minder. This one is on the blue. I have like a whole collection of them. And then Bella puts in all of their kits, their white essential tray. So this is a much nicer tray than the ones that come with your basic standard toolkit. So they do give you an upgraded tray, which is really nice. It's got nice higher walls. It's got the taper grid line. This is angled so that your drills are less likely to just go flying or slide right out because there's a little ramp there. And it's textured. That little ramp is textured, so it slows down the drills so that they just don't go flying around. So you can purchase these. I think they're $5 on the Bella site, if I remember correctly, and you can get them in all different colors. So there's tons of colors to choose from, but with every Bella Art Diamonds kit, you get one for free. I like to save the white ones, and I use them to put in goodie bags that I give out when I give away prizes. So if you ever win a prize from me, you will most likely receive a Bella Essential Tray. Art de Nicole, Jamie and Nicole, their websites, their email address, and I'm awesome. Aw, thank you, Nicole. You're awesome too. And my pretty stickers. All right, let's set that aside and let's get into the canvas. So as you saw, it came in a box, and then that was in a shipping box. Then we've got a heavy-duty plastic cover, and it has on here the model number or serial number of the kit. So if you store your stuff separately, like if I were to open this and then stick the painting back in here, I could keep the drills in one area, I could keep the sticker sheet. You'll see what I mean. So here we have that model number. So we're going to open this up, and let's pull out our kit. Sorry about the crinkles. All right. Now, guys, you're going to have to bear with me. I haven't done an unboxing in a little while. So it's been a hot minute since I've done an unboxing. But I am going to do my drill reveal. This is something that I saw Crafting with Shay do, and I loved it, so I stole it. So thank you, Shay. All right, let me see. Okay, we're going to do it this way. Here we go. You guys ready to see all the colors? Let me zoom in even more. All right, here we go, guys. And that's not all, guys. There's more in here. Hang on. I can feel them. Okay, here we go. Wow, guys, there's a lot of colors. Oh, there's the toolkit. Leave that out of the way. Look at all these colors. Aren't they so pretty? That blue is amazing. Look at that. How much you want to bet that that is either $8.20 or $7.98? All right, we're going to take a little bet there. Oh, God, look at all the 310. 1, 2, 3, 4 bags of 310, 2 bags of brown. All right, there's going to be a lot. Hopefully, it's just scattered all over and not a lot of color blocking, but we're about to find out. Oh, my gosh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. There's some specialty drills. We'll look at those in a minute. So, okay, I'm going to refrain. We're going to put those off to the side. Okay, here we go. So let's see what actually comes in the toolkit. They have a really nice toolkit. So you get a roll of washi tape. Now I did order special washi tape for this from Waterbug Gardens, so I won't be using this for this one, but that is really pretty. That is really pretty. And then we've got a clear applicator pen with a 3-placer already attached in a single placer. Then they give you a 5 and a 7 multi-placer. These are plastic and they are pretty wide. I don't use these. I do use the Diamond Art Club stainless steel multi-placers. And I use a bigger pen. This is too small and hurts my hand. So I use, for example, I use a bigger pen. I need something thicker. Now, Bella does make 3D printed pens, and unfortunately I do not have one handy. I'm looking over here at my pen collection, and I think it's in a project bag because I'm using it for a different project. So I don't have a 3D pen handy, but they do make 3D printed pens. I am more fond of the resin turned than the 3D printed, in all honesty. They do give you a comfort grip that you can put on there to put around your pen to give you a little more grip. Then we've got sharp stabby tweezers with a cover on it. I suggest keeping that on it when you are not using it. And then they provide you some wax. Now I use all upgraded wax and putty. I use wax in my single placer and putty in my multi-placer. I do use putty in my single placer from time to time. But make sure you peel that back. Might help if I do this in frame. That might be useful. Make sure you peel that back so that you can load up your pen. I forgot that I was still in super zoomed in mode. Sorry about that, guys. Hopefully you saw everything. Let me put it up again here. We've got the pen, the comfort grip, the multi-placers, the stabby tweezers, and the washi tape. All right, so I'm going to stick all this back in here. If anyone knows of some place that I can get rid of all of these toolkit parts and stuff too, let me know, because I would be most grateful. All right. Oh, look, the background is all confetti. I'm so excited. Oh my God. Okay, we've got our sticker sheet. I'm going to put that. Oh my God, guys. This is amazing. Let me zoom out. Oh, look at him. Rest in pieces. I did check before filming. This is still in stock. It is a square kit, and it is currently still in stock. Oh my God, this is amazing. All right, I am going to pause here, And I'm going to roll this. Well, you know what? I can do that while I'm with you guys. I'm going to roll this backward, the opposite way. That helps lay it flat faster. It is a self-flattening canvas, so it will flatten on its own, but we're going to speed it along. So with poured glue, you can do this. You can roll your canvas. Do not do that with double-sided adhesive, because that would be very, very bad. Most premium diamond painting companies, unless you're doing a J-wall from Diamond Painting Deutschland, they all do poured glue. So, and then the other thing you can do is, to help it lay flat, is to break the tension in the plastic cover. So I'm going to go and pull this back. Bella's plastic covers are super thick, which is really, really nice. They don't tear, they don't split. You don't end up with pieces as you're working. And then I just smooth it. And see how much easier and better that is. Plus it gets rid of some of these wrinkles inside. Holy cow, how big is this? 60 by 76. So this is a big boy, which is appropriate considering that all my dogs were large. So the smallest size of one of the dogs that I lost was 82 pounds. So I've always had large dogs. So we're going to smooth that out. Oh my God, I love this. This is amazing. All right, guys, I'm going to pause and I'm going to do a pan over and full size so you can see this all in frame, and do a pan over of the canvas, and then we'll be back to look at it up close and personal. Be right back. Okay, guys, isn't that amazing? Isn't that so beautiful? All right, let's take a walk through the canvas, and then we will open up the drills, take a look at those, look where the specialty drills are in here, and go from there. All right, so first and foremost, Bella Art diamond kits are made with the soft lint background, and they have the poked and scalloped edges to prevent fraying. At the top here, we've got Bella Art de Nicole on the top right. In the center, we have their Bella Art Diamonds logo. Might help if I actually put it in the frame. There you go. And then on the left side, it has share your love for Bella Art Diamonds on social media using hashtag Bella Art Diamonds. Then we've got our grid field, which we will look at. On the right side, we have an upside down legend. So Bella does that so that when you flip your canvas, you have access to the legend. I personally do not even use the legend, so this is irrelevant to me, but for the people that do, that is really, really handy. And then on the left side, halfway down, is your other legend. So you have one facing this direction, and then when you flip it, you'll have one in the same exact place on the other side when you flip it. Then down at the bottom, we have the thumbnail, Rest in Pieces. It is a copyright licensed from David Lozeau. There is that model number again that was on the outside dust cover. This is a 60 by 76 centimeter or 23.62 by 29.92 inches. So this is a big boy. Then we've got Bella Art de Nicole and their website. for their accessories. And then down on the bottom right, we have all their socials. There's YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Bella Art Diamonds canvases also come with the thick, let's do it from the bottom here. They come with the thick plastic cover that I was talking about. So this is not super flimsy. It does not rip or tear. See, I'm tugging and pulling on it. It's not ripping. It's not pulling or splitting. So you get a nice, thick, heavy plastic cover. And then let's do our glue test. Ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, that's not going anywhere, guys. So really, really thick glue, or really sticky glue. So that is amazing as well. All right, I'm going to turn on the overhead light. There is going to be a little bit of a glare. I apologize, but I want to be able to zoom in really far. So, and then I'm going to pick it up so it shouldn't show the glare. I just have to get it to focus. There we go. Look how clear those symbols are. The white and the black symbols. I have a lot of trouble. The failure that I see in so many companies is that their white symbols are fuzzy. They are unclear. You can't read them. You can't see them. And it makes for a horrible experience when you're trying to guess what a symbol is because it's all fuzzy. You will never have that in a Bella Art Diamonds kit. Their printing is so pristine. It's amazing. So there's never any question about where anything, what a symbol is. They are super, super clear. All right, let's look at our sticker sheet. Where is the sticker sheet? I'm going to flip this so that we don't have the ring light. So we're not going to look at the actual picture there for a little while. Well, you know what? Let me just pull it off to the side until we're ready for it. And we'll just use the Valentine background here. All right, where is my sticker sheet? Here it is. Let me take a drink. Let me zoom back out. All right, so here is our sticker sheet. We have a big sticker here that we can cut out to put in our logbook. Rest in Pieces, copyrighted, licensed from David Lozeau. It's got all the stats. There's that SKU number again. The Bella Art de Nicole website and painting accessories name. At the top, you've got the Bella Art Diamonds. And then you've got your sticker sheet. We have 54 colors, like it said. They are pre-cut stickers, guys. Okay? So they are pre-cut stickers. They are nice and big in size, so they're easy to read. They're clearly printed so that they're very, very easy to distinguish. So let's scoot in here and let's take a look at what our symbols are. So 1 through 8 is 1 through 8. I love that they do that. I appreciate that so much. I also appreciate that then they have all of their alphabet letters grouped together. So for the alphabet, we've got a capital A, capital D, capital F, H, J, K, M, and Y. And then they do use lowercase e. So there's no duplication and they don't use any alphabet letters that could be confused with any other symbol or number. Like B and 8. Those, I hate when I see them on the same canvas. They get confused so easily. So then they go to all symbols after that. So we've got the spade. We have an anchor. We have the pi symbol. We have the U-turn symbol. We have just a black circle with an open center. We've got the ampersand. We've got the arrow fletching. We've got a music note. We've got the 2 wavy lines for like defrost. We've got 3 dots stacked in a pyramid. We've got a check mark. We've got Saturn. We've got a TP. So somebody else said that reminds them of antennas on TVs from the olden days, that it's rabbit ears. I use TP. That's what it looks like to me. Then we've got a corner angle. We've got a double music note. This is that is a quarter note. This is oh my God, is this a double quarter note? I don't know. I don't remember. Wow, that's really bad. We've got the little, I don't know which one. This reminds me of the Tetris pieces. So I'm going to call it that, Tetris. Then we've got the comb. I call that a comb. We've got a white square. We've got, it's not a P, but it's a line with a hump in the middle. We've got the 2 batons, or the nunchucks, like I call them, double diamonds next to each other. We've got 3 tear-shaped symbols in a triangle. We've got the omega symbol, an X, half-filled circle, $sign. This I call the bow tie. Then we've got a dash mark, and then the pound symbol for Britain. It's currency. Then we've got a crescent moon. We've got a, I have no idea what that is. No idea at all. Then we've got a slash mark, a hash mark, question mark, open star, I think that's the female symbol. And then we've got a diamond, and last but not least, the percent sign. So 54 symbols, guys. 54 symbols. Thank God they're pre-cut stickers. And then we've got a giant sticker for our logbook. All right, so let's put that to the side. And now let's take a look at our drills. So there are 2 packs of drills here. First thing I want to see is, what did I say? I said 820 or 798. Well, there's no 798, but there is an 820. So we're going to look at these first because I want to see what the DMC code is on these drills. So, all right, guys, how many of you thought that I was correct and that is 820? Did I guess correctly? Let's go and pull them out. There's multiple bags of it. And I was right, guys. It's 820. Yay! I'm starting to be able to discern what some of the DMCs are other than 310. So, or 5200. So we've got 3 bags, big bags of 820 in here. So those will definitely be going in a max tray when I kit this up. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the rest of the drills in this container. Now, Bella's square drills are, I think, 17 facets. It's either 16 or 17. Next to Diamond Art Club, they have the highest faceted drills of any other diamond painting company to my knowledge. So super, super excited about that. There should not be any specialty drills in here. They should all be in the other one, but we'll see as we come across them. So we've got, oh my God. Okay, there's going to be a lot of black, but as you saw, there's no black color blocking in the painting. So this is going to be like a Hannah Lynn, where it's just scattered all throughout and doing a lot of outlining and stuff. So that won't be bad. That won't be bad at all. So we've got, that is definitely going in a max tray as well. We've got 2 bags of 317. That'll go in a max tray. You might be like, what are you talking about, Heather? Well, when I kit up into trays, I kit up based on the size of the drills. So far, I know I'm going to need 3 max trays. So, because anything that has more than 1 bag automatically goes in a max tray. So, we've got 2 bags of 300, so that will be in a max tray. So, we've got 4 so far. It looks like that actually might be the last of my multi-bags. Which I'm going to tell you, to a point that kind of sucks because 5 max trays fit in a tower. So it would have been nice, but who knows? Maybe they're in the other Oh, sorry about that. Wow. So we've got 791, 792. We have 803. These were actually in here, I think, in numerical order, and I screwed it all up, but whatever. 520. Which is a green. We've got 644, 645, 730. These are all going to be, well, let's see. These 3, 4 are going to be small trays because they have very few drills in there. So those will go into smalls. This one is kind of a middle of the road. This one could go either way. This one is definitely a large. So that's definitely going to go in a large bag. That is definitely going to go in a large. I'm probably going to say, yeah, this is going in a large. So we've got 640 and 642. I think I'm going to put both of, well, these are going to be maybes. I'll put those there. I'm not sure where I want to put them yet. 434, definitely a large. 433, a large. 400, definitely a large. There's a lot in there. 413, we've got quite a bit in there. 370 and 169. 370 is going to go in a small, I'm sure. Well, you know what? Let me put that in the maybe pile. 169 is definitely a large. 814 is definitely a small. So that's our divisions thus far. Let's go and get out the last of these. And we'll have our specialty drills in here. Sorry for the crinkle. So let's pull all these out here. We've got 924. That's really pretty. I love that color. That is really, really pretty. Okay, that is definitely going to be a large tray. 823. That's definitely a large tray. 825. We're going to go for small with that. 913 small. 919 small. 927 small. 930. There's a little girth to that. I'm going to put that in a large. 931. We're going to go small. 934, that's going to go in the middle of the road. 936, that one's going to go middle of the road too. 938, definitely a large. 939, definitely a large. 975, we're going to put that in the middle of the road. 3072 is definitely a small. 3371 is a large. Then we've got 3607 and 3608. Those are both definitely smalls. Then we've got a huge bag of 3750, so this is definitely going in the large bin. 3765 goes in the large. 3799, there's quite a bit of that. That'll be a large. 3787 is going to go in the middle of the road. 3808 is a really big bag. 3814 and 3818, they're going to go in my middle of the road pile. 3822, definitely a small. 3829 is going to go in the middle of the road. 3842 is definitely a large. 3847 is a large. 3862, that's a middle of the road. 3864, middle of the road. All right, now we've got our specialty drills. So we've got 3072 AB. That is definitely going in a small. 742 AB, definitely in the small. 318 AB, definitely in a small. And then 3607 AB, definitely in a small. So there was no Bella Sparkle Dust in this one, but I'm going to see what I have in Sparkle Dust to see if I can substitute out. So at this point in time, we've definitely got 1, 2, 3, 4 max trays. Okay, let me zoom out a little bit. So all of these are going to be in a max tray. All of these are definitely going to be in a small. Now there's 24 trays in a small tower. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So there's 18 in a small tower. And then we've got this middle of the road, which, you know what, let's look at that in a minute. So right now, we've got 6 empty slots in a small tower. Let's see what we have in a large. There's 16 in a large. So we're going to pull out, though, these really, really full bags of colors. I thought there was another one in here. Yep, there we go. Let's pull those out to start with. And then let's see what we got here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Wow, hold on. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. So we've got 13 definite. Now, I pulled these out because these are really super full. I can do them in larges, but I also could do these in the long tray and take out the dividers in the middle of them. But let's see, that was at 13, 14, 15, 16, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's see, what do I want to do here? I'm trying to minimize the number of towers that I have to use and not have a bunch of empty towers. So if I do 14, 15, 16, So that's one large tower. Now, if I do 1, 2, 3, 4, and let's see how many are in this middle of the road pile. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, I couldn't have planned that better if I tried. So we're going to be using, when I kit this up, 2 large tower trays, 1 small, and 1 tower of max trays. So that'll make it very concise, very easy to put all together. And I'm really happy with that. That is going to be really cool. Now, like I said, we are not kitting up today. So for now, we're just going to move these to the side. I'm going to try and keep them in these groups so I don't have to sort them again. But that's what I would do when I start to kit up. Now, when I do put up my kit up video, I will do this again so you guys can see it in case you didn't watch the unboxing. Now, what I am going to do is we're going to grab, okay, it was 4 ABs, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Okay. So here's our ABs. And let me put these to the side and let's grab our canvas again. And let's see if we can find, I'm just going to kind of fold it in half. Wow. I had it laying on the floor for just a second. And I've got Rhea hair and Atlas hair all over the back of it. Oh my God, guys. It's real. It's super, super real. Okay, so the pink. I'm going to say the pink is probably in the tongue because, well, there is some pink down in here. Let's see what this symbol is. 3607 is the percent sign. So, okay, we've got it down here in this toy, which I think this is a stuffed toy that is in pieces because this is its fluff. So we've got some ABs there. The pink ABs are also in the cat's nose and ears for the beheaded cat. So they bit the cat's head off. I think that's hilarious. And then, okay, it is not in his tongue. So it's not there. Oh, we do have some of it in the shoe. So there's a little bit of the pink AB in the shoe here that's chawed up. And then we've got some of it in the Kong. So this is a chewed up Kong and there's some of it in there. So that's where we've got our pink AB. Now our orange AB is the female sign. So I'm going to once again look. Okay, here we go. It's down here in this toy. We've got it here in the drumstick. I'm looking to see if I see it. Okay, it's down here in whatever this toy is. It's kind of hard to tell. Here, let me look at the actual painting. Oh, it's a treat. It's a cookie treat. And this is a Lego man. This is part of a Lego person. So it's in the head of the Lego and arms of the Lego man. And then this one is in a dog treat. So we've got a couple of little spots of it in there. Now, let me see if there's any of this. Whoop, sorry, I just threw my sticker sheet on the floor. Let me see if I see any of it. Okay, there's some of it scattered in the lights, in the candles that are over here. So there is a little bit of it there. Do I see any of it in the dog itself? I'm gonna say no. I'm not seeing any of it. There's some in the candles on this side as well. So we've got it in the candles. There's a couple pieces of it in the candles up here. I don't see any of it in the owl. But we do have it in the moon. So it's here, ooh, it's down here in the crescent moon. So we've got some of that AB in there. All right, so that takes care of 742 and 3607. Now we've got 318 AB, which is the gray star. So let me see where I can see that. Okay, there's some of that here in the bones. There's a couple in here. There's some in here scattered, some in here, some in there, in the fluff, in the bones. There's some of it in, what is that? That's a candle, so it's in the base of the candle there. We've got some up here in the sock. There's some of it scattered in parts of the shoe. We've got some of it in the beheaded cat. More in candles over here. Let's see. Okay, and then this one is actually, we've got some of this in the bones of the dog itself. So we've got some of that symbol in there. It's in the candles up here and over here. There's a little bit of it in these bones. So this is kind of a little scattering of it all over the place. There's more of it up here in the crossbones on the grave itself. So there's some of it in the gravestone. I'm really hoping there's enough of it because this is not a lot. And granted, it's only a few pieces here and there, but it's scattered throughout everything. I mean, there's some of it here in the background as well. So hopefully there is enough of that. I mean, that is the most of the AB of all three colors. So fingers crossed. Then we've got the diamond, and that is this like greenish gray, like a, I don't know, like a light aqua. So that's a diamond. So that's up here in the candles as well. Yep, we've got some of that in all the candles. That's here in the crossbones and the skull. Looking to see if there's some of it in the candles over here. There's some of it in the bones on the dog. Down here in the candles. Here in, what is that toy? Oh, it's a chewed up tennis ball. So there's some of it in the tennis ball. There's some in the sock, some in the cat. Candles down here. There's a lot in the fluff down here, I mean. A lot of it there. In these bones, there's a lot. Once again, I'm kind of skeptical that there's going to be enough of it in there. So fingers crossed that there will be. Fingers crossed. Oh, guys, I'm super excited. So excited. Now, I do want to, I'm going to pull out my Bella Sparkle Dust. When Bella first released their Sparkle Dust, I did go and buy the complete set of squares. I'm slowly but surely adding the rounds. Sorry, I'm rolling over the dust thing. It fell out of the trash can. I'm slowly but surely buying the rounds. I just placed an order and ordered 5 packs. So I'm going to start slowly but surely getting the rounds. But let's see what I have and if I have any sparkle dust that I own that I can add in here. So I'm just kind of taking a quick glance through the colors I have to see if any of them cross over. So far, no. Well, 820 is a sparkle dust, but that is clearly not enough to cover when that was 3 big bags. So I'm not going to be able to use that one. Let me see. Anything else? Okay, I do have 975. Oh, that's pretty. I'm going to pull that one out because we can look and see. I have a feeling that that's going to be scattered. I'll see if I think I have enough of that. And then let me see if I have any of the other shades. I'm thinking that might be it. Yeah, it looks like that's it. So I only have 1 sparkle dust that I could add in. I don't like mixing other companies' enhancement drills with Bella ones because of how faceted they are. I don't want it to look different. So I'm looking for, okay, this is the color, the 975. That is very different. So this is much darker and this is a lot lighter. So they are definitely not the same dye lot. So I'm not sure what I want to do here. Let me go and pull out my handy dandy DMC color book. And let's look up this DMC and see what it says from DMC is the shade. Well, it's definitely closer to this than the Sparkle Dust is. The Sparkle Dust is more like 976, even though it's 975 is what is on there. So I think we're going to go with the darker shade. So we're going to stick with that. So I'm not going to be adding any Bella Sparkle Dust. So that will not be happening for this kit. All right, so I'm just going to put that aside. And of course, I can't get it to go back in. Okay, we'll deal with it and fight with it later. So there we have it, guys. I've mapped out where these things are. We've gone through the drills, the sticker sheet, the accessories. I'm so excited to get this started. I cannot wait. So look for the kit up video of this next week. I'm just waiting for my Bees Crafty Corner release papers to arrive so that I can put them on my canvas, and I can't wait to share them with you. So until next time, guys, if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up and leave a doggy emoji if you made it all the way to the end of the video. And if you are new and have not subscribed to my channel and you enjoyed this unboxing of accessories and a diamond painting from Bella Art de Nicole /diamonds, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It's one of the few things in life that is still 100% free. And I would love to have you here. You can then hit the bell to be notified of when I put up new videos. And until the next time, remember that kindness is always free, and show yourself some love. Give yourself some self-care. Show some love to somebody else. Offer them the ability to do some self-care. And always remember that without the darkness, we'd never get to see the stars. I'll see you next time, guys. Love you. Oh, I almost forgot. Don't forget, I do have a new customer referral code down below. You have to use the link to get the new customer if you've never ordered from Bella before. And if you have, I do have 2 one-time use codes that give you 5% off your purchases. I do not get any monetary compensation. I only earn Bella reward points, which everyone gets when they place an order. So I just get a small amount of Bella reward points that helps me earn $20 off my order a little faster than I would otherwise. So I really appreciate the support. Don't forget all of that. Hit the like, leave a comment, subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.